Hello, I'm Lindsey Eckhouse, Commercial Director of G2 Esports. One of the main advantages, I would say, is the amount of engagement you see within the audience and then the age of the audience. So because it's such a digitally native ecosystem and industry, the audience is really passionate, really engaged, much more so than traditional sports, and then really used to consuming all of the content through a digital platform. It's an interesting question because I think there's a perception that there are less barriers to entry within esports, when in actuality, from what I understand, it's still really hard to be able to develop the skill sets and sort of expertise to be able to be a professional esports athlete. So even if it is a closed league, you have to train, you have to really dedicate yourself in the same way that you would NFL or NBA or whatever to be able to get into, being a professional athlete in those sports. And then from a league perspective, without promotion relegation, you're able to solidify a long-term sort of spot within some of those leagues. So like League of Legends, what G2 has is that long-term placement. And what that helps us do is attract both long-term partners and then tell really compelling long-term narratives with our players, and then to be able to engage with our audience more on an ongoing basis. It's a good question, and it's something we talk about a lot internally, and we are really trying to become number one in terms of not just being this hardcore esports and gaming brand, but also this entertainment and lifestyle brand. So as we continue to evolve, our business is looking at how do we reinvest in lifestyle shoulder programming and content? How do we attract the casual gamer, the occasional viewer, and really bring them into the G2 Esports fold? There are so many already, and I've only been with the team for about 3 months. But I think two things. As a traditional sports marketer, you can't assume what the audience will and will not react well to. So an example, there are pieces of content and campaigns that I've run in my past life that I don't think would actually work with this audience, which I came in really assuming would, and assuming I knew exactly how to position that. And what I've been really surprised and excited by is how amazing the team, the rest of G2 Esports, has come around me to say, actually that doesn't work in this environment, but here's a way that we can nuance a campaign or an idea like that so it does work with this audience. And I think that's something that I've learned really quickly, and the team's been really supportive of in terms of helping me get up to speed in that sense. Definitely do your research. This industry moves a hell of a lot faster than traditional sports or traditional marketing. But the other thing is, I think there's real opportunity to pioneer the landscape. So as esports continues to evolve, different titles have different seasons. None of that is technically set completely. And so you're able to influence how that works, how your team interacts with that season and that title, and then how your team really connects with the fans. And that type of almost white paper, blank space is really exciting, and is also a lot of responsibility. So coming in, you should do all that research, so you come in with a little bit of a preset of knowledge that you're actually affecting it in the right way and taking on advice from some of your colleagues and counterparts around you to help do it in the right way.